Oh, my hair looks crazy. Where's the... Hi, hi, April. How are you? Hi, Aunt. How are you? Oh, let me take this out because I hear it in my ear. Hey, y'all. How are y'all? I'm about to make this wig real quick. I was like, I guess I'll come on here and make the wig. I have my phone up right here so I can see you guys. It's frozen. How y'all doing? How's y'all? What today is? Monday. How y'all Monday going? I've been busy. Like y'all, I done went. Hi Shayla, how are you? Hi Sweet and Love, how are you? Oh, Mama's is like in here. I love it. I had a busy day today, you guys. I went to the doctor. I had to get my depot shot. I went to the chiropractor because I'm in the midst of going to the chiropractor. Somebody hit me in the back. I had to go fill up my car. I went grocery shopping, came back, put the groceries up, chill for a second, and I'm like, okay, let's keep it going. So now I'm making this wig so I can send it off in the morning. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I really wasn't gonna come on here because I'm like, I just need to focus on making it instead of trying to engage and answer questions. But I know some people be having lives where they just like straight focus on working. So I just hope y'all don't mind. Like I'm gonna try not to miss any questions, but if I do, it's definitely because I'm working. So what I'm doing right now is basically, I guess I could tell y'all what I'm doing, and then just get back right back to working. So this is my little box where I keep all my wig caps at. I don't use the regular wig caps like these. I got this as a display to show people the difference between the regular ones and then the ones that I use personally. Um, these are the wig caps I use. I have a wig vendor, and they come in medium and they come in large. And basically, um, the quality, let me show you, because this is one like this. And let me just open this one. The quality of the caps, it really matters. Like, I have alopecia, so that's why I started making wigs. So I make them on a sewing machine, which is she right here, my baby right here. And I make them tailored to like fit your head. So it's gonna feel like a glove or like a shoe. And please forgive me, y'all, if I'm not answering questions because I'm gonna just get this out and talk. But I'm gonna try to go back and answer some questions, I promise. But basically, yeah. So everything that I do when it comes to making the wigs, I want it to be of quality because they're like investments and some people wear them longevity. And because I have alopecia, basically I started making it for me, like something real natural, and then I started making it for like other people who had alopecia or had lupus or any type of medical condition, I guess you could say. But a lot of people have been liking them, so it just became a thing where I just end up having a wig brand or a wig business from, I might consider it a pain, but it's like it was from a pain to a passion of something that I couldn't do or couldn't wear my hair certain ways growing up in school to now I have a whole business. So yeah, it's pretty dope. So like basically these are the caps from the wig store or whatever. Like you can see, I put hair store HS for hair store because I was doing a display on this one day. But the quality and like the elasticity in these caps is different from the quality in my vendors caps. Like these wig caps are like very exclusive. And you can just tell from the thread. Let me go to the front. or the back rather, it don't matter. But these are the ones from the hair store, and these are the ones from my vendor. It's just like the quality, the material is so, it's like way, way, way better. So I've been using these for years now to make caps, and I feel like these, they're okay because I started with these, especially when I was making wigs by hand. But I feel like the elasticity and like the longevity is way better with these. So I've been locked in. I do have the vendor for these caps. The link is in my bio. So y'all check it out if y'all want to ask me questions. I got receipts because I've been using them for years. Like whatever you got, anything when it comes to wigs, please ask. Please ask. Because I'm at the stage right now where like I still love making wigs, but I want to be more of like teaching people and putting other people on. So yeah, that's what we at. So how I do right now is like I make them by hand, but quality all day. Nah, for real, for real. What's up? What's up, Ricardo? Hi, y'all. Hi. Hi. I'm glad you're from the passion. Oh, hi. You been on the toilet, K-Dog? I want to know that. Hi. You work today? Okay, y'all. You have a question? What's up? What's up? What's up? And like when I'm making the wigs, like I sew on the closures first. This is a closure wig, but I sew on the closures first. And all of them is HD, of course. This is not bleached yet, but the quality of the lace, you can tell it's like super see-through, but the knots are not bleached. I'm gonna have to bleach the knots, but this is just a body wave. How I do is I hand sew the closure on first, and I use this nylon thread. I have a list of all the sewing essentials that you need when making wigs. That's on my, is that on my website? That is on my website, I think. Or you can shoot me a message somewhere. Let me see. Cause I ain't used, you know what? I need to add my email. I need to add my email to the links in my bio, I think. So you guys can email me, because email is so much better than like DMs and stuff. I can definitely keep up with emails because it's very organized for me. And like if y'all want the essential sewing list, I can send y'all that for free. But like this is what I use to sew on the closures. This is the jumbo nylon thread. Now, whenever you sewing them in a machine, you gotta have a totally different type of, I don't wanna I might have to, I don't want to unthread my sewing machine to show y'all the thing, but it's okay. So this is the one I use whenever I am, I can't get it straight. This is polyester basically. It's 100% polyester. There you go. There you go. Up. So, and this is nylon thread. You can't use this in a sewing machine or to jam up. So like when it comes to the caps, the thread, even the needle, like everything is very detailed and of quality, or like in particular as far as what I use. Because the needles that's in the sewing machine and everything I'm saying is on the wig essential list. But the needles in the machine, when you're making wigs and you're gonna sew, because like these are the bundles that I'm using today, and this is raw Indonesian hair. But when you sewing the tracks on the cap, especially if, let's say if you double it or something, you're going to need a good needle. So the needle that automatically comes with the machine, those are gonna pop on you. They're gonna keep breaking and popping and popping. You have to use like a leather needle, or like, I think the needle code is like 110/18 or something like that. But again, all this stuff, I have it like in my wig essential book. And even with my vendors, because I have a list of like 7 vendors, like a whole bunch of vendors together, the wig cap vendor, hair vendors, lace vendors, like a whole bunch of, even like when it comes to clothes, materials, let's say like products like this, you can get your logo on it and everything like this. This is my wig spray. When you don't want to use glue, you can use these. Like I'm really running out. But I designed the cover and they just did it. They sealed it up and everything. Like all those type of vendors, basically to get started for a real hair business. I have it all together. They're half off right now. And basically, the wig essentials list comes with that and a manual teaching you how to make wigs on the sewing machine. And you got me, so you can always ask me questions. So that's the journey I'm kind of in right now, as far as like trying to push other girls and teach other girls who want to be in that lane, kind of like give them help or whatever. Let me see what y'all saying. Peace and prosperity. Hi, Auntie. How are you? Oh, I have all my mods on here. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me read your comments because I just been talking. Hi, beautiful. Hi. For the lace, what kind of glue you use? So I usually go back and forth between Erica J, or I use the boho. Now, let's say if I don't want it to stay, I want the wig to stay on for a long time, I use my wig spray. So like a lot of people, they've been using like got to be glue spray or stuff like that. That stuff has like alcohol in it, and over the course of time when you use it too much, that alcohol is going to strip your layer of skin. So excuse me. So I created my own. Basically, I didn't create the mixture, but I've been doing research and I found a vendor that I love, the wig spray, and I'll use this a lot if I'm gonna keep my wig on for like a week or something like that, or 2-3 days, because this right here, you put it on and it comes straight off with water, but it holds like glue. It's a real good hold. But if you want your wig to be on for like the 3-4 weeks or longer, then yeah, I will go with those glues that I recommend. Watching from the Philippines. Hi. Damn, I like how knowledgeable you are about this. I see it's your passion. No, for real. This is my passion. I've been doing this since I started my business in 2018, but I've been making wigs since 2017. No, since 2016, but I started my business in 2018. Yeah. But I don't know, you probably just got on, but I've been making wigs. Hi King, hi Queen, hi King, what's up? I've been making wigs because I grew up with alopecia. I had alopecia since I was like 6 years old. So I used to be like I didn't have that much of self-confidence in school, trying to wear my hair in different ways, like a ponytail or something like that, because of having alopecia. And there are different types of alopecia. I don't have totalis alopecia, where it's like all your hair is gone, no brows, no hair on your arm. It's not like that. It's just in like different areas, kind of. And as I got older, it kind of got worse. So I basically started making wigs for myself to make me feel like confident and everything. And then my wigs started looking so natural and becoming like so realistic, because I didn't want it to look wiggy. I actually hated wigs, let's be honest. But I started really taking my time, and I was just so passionate about having the looks that wasn't wiggy or like didn't look natural. And it really became a passion. It went from a pain to a passion. So it transpired to a business, because I wanted to help other girls that had alopecia and shit like that. But then I started helping girls who had lupus or had like medical conditions, and it went from that to just like being a regular business where I was helping everybody. But my main target was the girls that had like hair loss or trouble like that, because I could relate so well. And I always wanted my wigs to look a certain way. And I already got OCD too, so I'm already like, you know what I mean? So it just became like a real life passion. And shit, I went to cosmetology school, working at a hospital, quit my jobs, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go full head on business. Like, God got me, and yeah, we've been doing this thing ever since. I got side hustles, but this is my baby. Like, my main thing is my wig. I don't know if y'all can see my light, but like that's my whole office and shit over there, but I ain't gonna show all that. But yeah, it's a thing up there. I know if I was going to here, I ain't gonna be able to start making my damn wig. This right here, I need to show y'all this one day. We had to make a whole studio, or like how we want our salon to look. Matter of fact, I might as well take it down for 1 second. How we want our salon to look when we was in cosmetology school. And y'all, I won, y'all, because when it comes to projects, I'm that project mom. What? And everybody was like, oh, it's dusty now, so don't say nothing. I want to get a box and frame it. It's a little dusty, but don't come for me. Okay, y'all, so, oh, she dusty. So it was the parking lot. And I had the trees, and it was the front office. I had the lights. Those lights really worked. I had the little wigs up. This right here was the front desk lady. This was during COVID. So, girl, y'all, I made her a freaking mask. And then this is the back of the office. It had like sewing machine classes and shit. I had the like sewing machine classes, and I had like my personal office. I had the Bible on the table. Hang on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me get it down. Okay, y'all. Okay, hold on, cause it's dirty. Okay, boom. So it was like this the parking lot. Let me turn this thing around. Okay, so this the parking lot. It's dusty as y'all can see, and I had a little bench out there. So these rocks separated like that was the outside shit or whatever. Then I had the little leather seats. I went to Hobby Lobby and got that, like the little mail. That was like a little sign-in sheet. And then this like where you the wash bowl. I made those little lights, put the little things around it. This where you get your hair done. And you walk through there to go to the back to the classes. This was the wall when you pick your wigs. The front desk reception. I have my little logo on there. She had some money going. She the front desk clerk. These are the wigs I made in real life. I just cut them out my brochures and hung them up. And then when you come to the other side, like these lights right here really, really work. They was like the little candles that you turn on and off, and I wired them up. And this side, when you come through the door, this was like the class or whatever. And that's like sewing machines. I got those from Hobby Lobby. They got drinks. I don't know why they got a drink at their desk, but I thought it was cute. Oh, yeah. And this was the sewing class, custom wigs. Then you walk through this door. I took one of my logos from the wigs, and the door actually opens or whatever. Hold on now. Okay. And then this is my office. I got the Bible, some money, the calendar, my shoes. Yeah, it was so freaking cute. And the teacher was like, you don't got one thing. And I was like, what was it? He told me, you don't got no restroom sign. So I had stuck that right there on the edge. But this was my thing. I want to frame it, y'all. Like, I really want to frame it. I'm going to read our questions in a second. Let me turn this back around so I can put it back up. But yeah. When I say I'm like super passionate about the stuff I be doing, like I'm so serious, like so serious. But I ended up winning. I was so excited. People had their stuff in shoe boxes and shit. And everybody was like, the teacher was like, y'all can work on it at school. And I was never bringing mine. This remind you now, this is cosmetology. I got my master cosmetology license. And excuse me. And damn, do I got lip gloss on my shit? And I was like, nah, I'm gonna work on it at the house. I'm working on it at the house. And so they wasn't seeing what my shit was on. My shit was tea. And when I came in that day with it, they was looking like, man, we might throw my shit in the trash. Ty, why you gotta do all that extra shit? I'm like, I'm just being me. Like, I'm being me. What's the chat? What the chat got going? What the chat got going? Let's see. Ricardo, I'm not, but I swear your hair was real. Oh, thank you, Ricardo. That's the point. I'll be having my hair different ways. It might be short, curly red, long brown, long red, bob, blonde, whatever. Lately, I've been working and grinding so much, I haven't been changing it. But I don't know if those, whoever been watching my lives from when I was doing lives with mid-range, I think when I first started, I had like a curly red. Like, oh, she was so tea. That red eats. But you'll see my hair a lot of different ways. But that's the whole point, though, you know, for it to look really, really natural. Serious relationship question. I understand my edges are always thin. It's cool if you did. That's a compliment and a testament. Yeah. Nah, seriously. Like anything that I say or tell y'all, like it's my story. I don't ever feel bad like if people ask questions, as long as people don't be rude. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people really don't know. You pretty with the ball. You fine. Make you know you're a queen. Wear a wig. You make a wig look good. Oh, thank you. You do nails too. I know how to do nails because like basically they teach you that in cosmetology school, but that's not my thing. I do my own nails, but to be honest with you, I wear press-ons, but I'll put them on to where they can stay on like maybe for 2 weeks if I wanted them to, because I know how to like apply them. But I switch them out so much because me doing hair, I don't like long nails, and then I like constantly switching my nails because I like constantly switching my hair. So I gotta, I gotta just be on some switching it up type shit. Yeah, I'm live. This is not a recording. What's up, do the right thing? How are you? Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have to say something. That's why I love Scorpio. Definitely driven. No, seriously, y'all gotta chase your dreams. Like no matter how long it take or what obstacle courses you are, chase your dreams. We got one life to live. Like, and this is so serious. You don't, no matter how many times you start over, God got to give you one life. And if it's a passion inside of you, or if He put something on your mind or on your heart, it's not just there like for no reason. If it keeps nicking at you, that's maybe something that you need to look into, because God gonna give everybody something that we need and that we can, like God's gonna give everybody a talent. God's gonna give everybody something that they do awesome that nobody else can do. Somebody might be could do it this way, but it's nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? You're on touch with it. And you just have to tap into that. And it's not gonna be easy. Nothing's easy. I watched this show one day, and the girl was saying like, if your life is like a flat line, like beep, like it's just like that's just, it's just dead. It's like no, like nothing going on. It's plateau. Like life is about ups and down and roller coasters and like learning. So you have to embrace that part. And that's the thing I actually had to learn. But it's all a part of the journey, man. And to be real with y'all, I don't want no microwave success. I don't want no boop 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 boom. Like no, like I want to work, grind, and really appreciate mine, because I think that's what all makes a difference, and that's what builds your character, the journey. Like pot roast me, baby. Don't microwave success me. Let my shit stew. Let it be right. Let it be from God. You know, I don't like. Other than that, I don't want it, and I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. And never let your current situation define you. Like, dang, I got this going on right now, so I ain't gonna be like, no, that's your current situation. That don't mean you're gonna be like that forever. Don't let your age define you. Like, people blow up or do stuff at different age, and don't compare your life to nobody else. Like, that's one main thing. People see somebody else doing it, you don't know what they had to go through or what they had to do to get to that stage. Or so it's just like, stay in your own lane. When you stay in your own lane, mind your business, drink your water, take your vitamins, and really pray and believe God got you. It's gonna work. But you really gotta stay in your own lane. Like, so serious. I'm sorry, y'all. Amen. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you. Do the right thing, y'all. Let me sew this clothes on here. I came on here to make a wig, and when I started making wigs, I started writing down all like my folks' head measurements. These are head measurements, y'all. When I say dedicated, downright dedicated, like that's my bottles or hours, classes, like head measurements. Head, like these are more head measurements, like baby, like all head measurements from like my clients. And it's like once I get the head measurements one time, I got them, so I don't need to get them over and over. But sometimes I have to go back and refer because I can remember everybody's head measurement. So I'm working on hers. So her head size is a 21, so I'm gonna use the the dome size 21.5 to give it that little extra room. And yeah, and so how we transfer head measurements, basically, I got a line marked in the front to where I always start with. This is kind of old, so don't mind me, y'all. This really is not a teaching class. I just want to get the wig done, but I was decided to go live. But her front to nape, the nape is in the back, So her front of the forehead to the nape is front to nape is 13.5. So that's what we got this for. We already measured that in the front, pinned that down, I meant. And then we're going to come down to a 13.5, which is right there. Y'all can see. And I'm going to pull that down to there. So that's a measurement transfer, basically. I got my little old school thing with my pens. But I don't use these when I'm holding the cap. I use the T-pens because they're better. These are T-pens to hold down the cap. So we're going to come down to 13.5. And see, when I'm not on live, I can get this knocked out like this. But, you know. And I might have to take up some room in this cap. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, so now the second measurement. So that's down to a 13.5. Second measurement is the nape by itself. The nape going across. So her nape going across is a 4.5. So to measure 4.5 is right there. 4.5. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fold that in half and find that middle. And so then I'm gonna put that middle right here. And then I'm gonna pull these sides down. So that nape is gonna become a 4.5. The nape of the wig cap. And again, I use T-pins because they're more sturdier. So we're going to bring this down on this side to the 0 mark. And then we're going to bring this one down on this side and stop at the 4.5. But we had to bend the measuring tape so we can know where the middle is. Because if it was like 4, I'd have automatically put it at 2. Since 4.5, it was a little bit off. Y'all feel me? So now the nape going across is a 4.5. From the front to the nape, that's a 13.5. The circumference, that's the dome size that we got already. That was a 21. And then ear over ear, we're going to do that one. And then there's one more called temple to temple, where you take it and you do the measurements from behind your head, from temple to one temple to the next. But we're not going to use those measurements for this because she is actually getting a closure wig. I use those for frontals. But I do use the ear over ear, like over the top of the ear to this side. I'll use those measurements because what you don't want is, I want to make sure it's pulled up. What you don't want is to make the wig and the edge of the wig is rubbing on top of your ears. Like, that's so uncomfortable. That's like, let's say this the wig and the wig is like right there on your ears. That shit is super uncomfortable. So basically, that's why we do those ear over ear measurements, because let's say if I had the actual person here and I took the measurements, you don't measure it directly at the ear. You're going to leave like a fourth of space, fourth of inch in between it, and a fourth of inch on that side to know, like, okay, the wig is not going to lay directly on top of the ears, because that's uncomfortable. But yeah, it's a lot. It's not really a lot, but it's kind of a lot when you first starting out. But let's get those real quick. So the ear over ear is 12. So we know the middle of 12 is 6. So I'm taking the top of the head. And there's a line in the middle. I can kind of see that line in here. So that's where I'm going to put the 6, because that'll show you where the middle is. So we're going to put that. And I'm sorry I'm answering y'all questions, but I'm stopping periodically to answer some questions. But if I just keep stopping, the wig will never get made. So I usually have my marker. I'm out of chalk markers, so I've been using some other BS markers, y'all. Like these metallic markers, because we're going to have to mark our guidelines. So that's this side for where it's going to fall at on the ear. And the other side, it was a 12, so that's that side. So yeah, that's the 12. So that's the ear over ear measurement. So I know roughly, I'm gonna have to pull back some. I'm gonna show you guys. So now that I know where it's at, I'm gonna pull I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit. Y'all see how I look, how it's kind of uh like this or whatever, instead of being like that, and it'll be rubbing on the ear. So I'm gonna pull it back some, like right there, and that's how I know for sure it's gonna be sewn back. That's how I know for sure it's not gonna rub on her ears. Okay, so next we got all the measurements. Now if you look at the wig cap, you see it got like ripples in it, so it's still kind of loose. So this is what I mean when I say we have to can y'all see it like if I do it like this? I did not think when I set this up, because I wasn't planning on teaching. I was just gonna make the wig. So I'm gonna pull it up. Basically, I'm pulling the extra space up on the front of the cap so we can sew this. Goodness. And I usually have a stand right here, but again, I'm not in teaching mode, but hell, we just gonna wing it. I do got tutorials on my website, not website, on my YouTube. I need to make some new ones. Just whenever you're recording to make a wig, it'd be kind of like a lot, because you got to make sure you're getting the right angles and people can see. Then you got to go back and do the voiceovers, but I like it. Okay. I'm about to show y'all. Just give me 1 second. Because, matter of fact, I can turn the camera some. Because what I'm doing is basically, I pulled that extra cap to the front, and I'm going to sew all this together. But I need to finish, what's the name, man? Pinning it. How y'all day been going, though? So this is by the ear, so I'm definitely going to bring that up some. Bring that up first. And see, now that that's up, then I'm going to pin that. And we're going to sew all of this. So, see, now there's no extra space in the cap. We're not worried about that part. But I'm going to sew all this up to get rid of the extra space. Now we're going to do this side. So, let me see what y'all saying. Blessed day. It's a blessed day. I'm really over here learning. Hey, Mid-Range, how you doing? Greetings from Poland. Hi. Do you own your salon or nail business? I don't own a salon, but I have a wig business. Like, I have my own wig business, yeah. And honestly, y'all, making a wig on a sewing machine, once you have all the, like the measurements and everything, see right here on the edge, so we're going to pull that up so it won't be on her ear. But once you have all the measurements and everything, when you learn how to make a wig on a sewing machine, that should only take like 15 minutes. Like, seriously. So if you're somebody who loves to make wigs, you can get somebody to help you like sewing the closures. 15 minutes to make a wig. Let me break down some numbers to y'all. Like, you can even be, because I was going to do this at one time. I was going to be what is called a ghost wig maker. Basically, somebody to have a wig company, but they don't make wigs and they want custom made wigs. So they would come to me like, hey, can you make 10 wigs for me? And I give them a price like, okay, for 10 wigs, let's say $100 a wig, but they're going to supply their hair. And I'm just going to sew, like construct the wig. They're going to style it. And they're going to turn it around and flip it and sell it for like maybe $300-400. But on the back end, I'm just making a wig like real quick. And if it's taking me 15 minutes to make one wig and they need 10 wigs, like, come on. Like, $100 a wig, that's an easy little $1,000. And what? How long? Let me see. 10 wigs, 150 minutes. But of course, you can take breaks in between. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all see where I'm going with it? Y'all see? But I really want to start doing more teaching and like digital products. But okay, so it's all down. So now we're going to sew the perimeter. And then we're going to take the pins out, add the closure, add the bundles, and we're done. And we're done. That sounds like a lot though, right? So now that's the boring part, because I'm going to do is just sew this on here real quick. I want to see what y'all saying though. Oh, did y'all watch the Super Bowl yesterday? Because I didn't. Like, did y'all team win? Like, what was up with that? Hold it down, Angel. Okay. See you, sweet and love. She's definitely taking us through her. Nah, for real, right? Oh, April, thank you for putting the website in the chat. Can y'all guys hit the like button? Anybody that just came up in here? Can y'all please hit the like button? I kind of missed y'all. I didn't go on live yesterday. Y'all know Saturday. Oh my gosh. Saturday, bruh. I went on live 8 times because this kept going out on me. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about that and it start. You know what I mean? Let's just not. I'm not even going to bring that up. But if y'all go back and check out my lives, I did 8 lives on Saturday. Let's just say that. Because I wasn't giving up. What? What? No. No. And a lot of y'all was rocking with me. I kept coming back. Kept coming back. I'm like, okay. Okay. And when I'm sewing it, I'm wrapping it around twice and just pulling it through. And for the sewing, I'm using a C. This is a C-type needle. This is for the sewing. You use a straight edge needle. Like this right here, like this kind of J whatever needle. I don't even use that. I don't even know. Yeah, no. And then the T, I'll tell you, the T needles is when you sewing down, when you pinning down the cap. It don't come from my nails, y'all. I need to do them. I need to really, really do my nails. Okay, so yeah, like, tell me about y'all day yesterday. Did y'all watch the Super Bowl? Did y'all team win? Did y'all win some money? Oh, that's her website. Got it. Yeah, that's my website. Xfinity owes me some, April. And then they emailed me, they text me today. It's on that phone. They text me today and was like, we're still working on updating something in your area. So we'll be back tomorrow. Sorry we didn't finish up today. So they've been working on the internet or something for a minute, but it's like, bruh. So I just try to get off the Wi-Fi and just be on my own from my phone. But y'all know, it's like the phones, it'll keep jumping back and forth. So I don't know if it was doing that, but it was so weird that it just kept going off like right at the hour, like right at an hour. Sometimes it'll be less, a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm just glad it's a new day. It's a new day. But yeah, I miss y'all. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a wig. I need to cook. That's the plan too. Because I did go grocery shopping today. So I wanted some soul food. I wanted to make some like mac and cheese and stuff, y'all. But I gotta see how I feel after I do this. Well, mama been up and out since early this morning. The nurse, she shot me in my glute when she gave me that needle for my birth control, my depot. You can get it. I used to be a medical assistant too, so I say glute, but glute really like your ass muscle, like right on the side. You can get it right here, but they like to do it here a lot. And she was like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, come on." And when I used to give shots, because I used to be a medical assistant, I used to squeeze their skin hard so they don't feel the needle going in. She barely squeezed it. She was just like she just kind of just, I'm like, girl, if you don't squeeze that meat, I don't want to feel that needle. But before you know it was over with. It was over with. Just popping in random. What's up, DCL? Hi. Just popping in random lives. Well, I ain't doing it but making a wig and talking about getting a birth control shot today. I didn't watch it. I was laid up. What did you talking about? Mid-range. Love your eyes. Thank you. I got a BBL. You got a BBL? Okay, then. I ain't got no BBL. I ain't never wanted one. But shout out to the people that got them. Some of them be looking real good. You know? I think if I ever go under the needle, what would I get? Because I'm really confident in myself. Oh, my teeth done, but that's not going under the needle. I'm going to get my teeth done. I would get my boobs lifted. Like some, I think my boobs already like nice and whatever, but yeah, I think I would do that. Just, let's say I just have some play pay money. Like, let's go get our boobs done this weekend. I'll probably get them lifted. I don't need to add to them. But I don't really, like, I can't see myself working on my face or really like my body like that. But, you know, shout out to the people that really do that shit, though. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ain't nobody talking about the Super Bowl. I was asking y'all, did y'all? Oh, oh, mid range answered about the Super Bowl. Oh, oh, thank you, Pastor. Thank you. So mid range, he's the only one that answered about Super Bowl. Anybody else watch the Super Bowl yesterday or betted on it? I didn't watch it. I'm just at this moment. I'm just making conversation, but I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that mess. I was getting to the bag. Okay, Big Dean. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. I feel you. Get into the bag. Not for real though. I got you. I ain't watch it either. You fell asleep. Thank you. Please thumbs up the live. My girl April say please thumbs up the live. Yeah, I've really been doing homework when it comes to this live thing, like researching what would be best. I need to start asking y'all more questions as far as what y'all want to see from me, but it's going to be along the perimeter of what I already enjoy doing. And I think from the cooking, or I think I'm gonna start doing more wigs or hair content. Maybe even like going out eating and shit like that, but it depends on where, because I do know eventually once I start getting monetized, like I'm not gonna be able to have music playing. So yeah, but that's really about it. I be strolling through people's lives sometime and I'll be like, go faster. Oh no, wait, stop, wait, no. Like I was like, oh my gosh, how did I get on this shit? Oh, go, no. Yo, whoo. Yo, sometimes people's lives be like, what the hell? So, and then I go back and look at my live and I be like, I feel like it's not a lot of normal people out there like me. Like, do y'all feel like it's a breath of fresh air when y'all stop by my live? Like, oh, okay, somebody cool, normal, regular. I ain't piping myself up. I am, but I ain't. But I'm just saying, I'm just going off statistics and what I seen with these eyes. Some people's lives, I just be like, what in the, okay. And I'll be liking some of them. I ain't gonna cap. I follow some people, but it's a lot of like, whoa, out there. No, Discord, no. Isn't a Discord like a class, like some type of class or community or something? I think I was in a Discord before with one of my mentors. I think. Is that like that? Some of them lives be walking through hell. Boy, what? I don't even know. Like real conversation, yeah. Yes, you were down to earth and easy on the eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, some of the lives be like, what? But I see some girls that be cool and be vibing like me. And then I see some like weird type stuff. But everything ain't for everybody. So what I call weird, somebody might think is super cool, you know, and that's okay. You know, everybody supposed to be different. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And I just feel like if I come over here, I'm going to show up and just be my regular self every day, because nobody can be me like I can be me. Nobody can be you how you can be you. Like, I ain't about to try to come in here and be somebody that I'm not. Come on here just like shake my booty, boobs out, ass out every day on some like, let me see how many apples I can eat or some weird shit. Like, I ain't gonna call that weird because that's what people like to do, but that ain't me. So I couldn't come on here and just try to do something just to try to get views. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm coming here to be me because it's me. Like, who? Like, nah. Or tap the button, do. Okay, when we get 10 more likes, we're gonna open this can of worms. Like, that's just not me. It's just not me. And then I'm not confrontational, so I can't get on here and just be on some gossip shit. Like, girl, y'all heard what happened in the news about Cardi B? That shit ain't gonna pay me no money. I don't care about that. It ain't my life. So, I don't know. I just think different. Hey, Candy, how are you? Hi. Let me see what y'all saying. Uh-oh. My shooters was getting somebody up out of here. My shooters was getting somebody up out of here. Yeah, Granny DJ is crazy. Work and funny. I think I seen her. Is it the lady who got the eyebrows stuck together like this? Is it her? She an older lady and she be DJing. Hey, I have to stop and just watch her sometime. I be like, oh, okay. Are we talking about the same lady with the box touching eyebrows? Like she draw them in? No, but you can do classes on it. I used to sell products content. We can talk about it on too. I'm white. I want to implement black culture in my life. How do I do that? I mean, to be honest with you, if you do you have like black friends? If you have black friends, I mean, that will make it easier. If you don't, you could just start going places and meeting people. You know what I'm saying? All races, and just start vibing out with them and see, what you think. And